Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it was 1141, but it is now 1142. Okay, shall we have a look? See what the energy's like today. I definitely want to get a Chakra Wisdom card. Facade came up yesterday. I feel like we're going to use the Everyday Tarot. Let's have some coffee. Okay, where are we? We're on Tuesday. I think it is. It's February the 18th anyway. Okay, the sun's out. The sun has got his hat on. It looks like it's really going to rain out of that window. The sun is here. Okay. There might be a rainbow. There might be a rainbow. But it's raining that side. Okay. Let's have a look. Do we want the little book? Maybe. Maybe. All I've got in my head is, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. We're just doing a free flow? I think so. Let's see what the cards would like to say today. Three of Pentacles. Good start. Got a masculine here. He's just about to start chipping away. This is how I feel with this card. He's just about to start. I don't think he has. Chipping away. Not sure what he's chipping away at. A masterpiece. It's going to bring him in lots of money. That's his vision. And then you've got kind of like two older gentlemen. They're a reflection, I believe. They're not standing in the way, but they've both got their arms open. No, they've both got a hand open. It's like as if they want to, they're there to collect. Has someone chipped their tooth? Well, I don't know why I'm rubbing my tooth. Okay. Six of Wands. That's just a little side note. To let you know maybe the reading's for you. I don't know. Someone might have chipped their tooth. Have a look at what I'm talking about, because they're kind of holding their hands here, and I feel, I don't know, it's like if he, first of all, I felt it was like to catch whatever, like the dust or the chips. Catching the chips. When the chips are down, what happens when the chips are down? I don't know. Let's find out. We get there. When a very serious situation arises, when the chips are down. When the chips are down, they chicken out. That's what it says. When the chips are down. Even tell it. I think it even.
When the chips are down.
Oh, you said it. Not like me. Very informal. I said it very informal. When the chips are down, you were a bit more serious. Okay, yes, when a serious situation arises. When the chips are down. Okay, then we have the feminine here, guys, who is in her glory. Onward, Christian soldiers. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching off to war with the cross of Jesus. I think it's going on before. I'm not sure. Christ the Royal Master. Okay, I might just be making up the words now. Onward, Christian soldiers. What on earth's going on with the masculine? When the chips are down, what's he just about to, something serious is about to happen, and there's two people here waiting to catch the chips. It's I said that I felt like it's something that's going to make him abundant. It's a good idea. It's a masterpiece he's got. I don't really know what's happening because it's all going on behind the feminine's back. I'm going to say it's the divine feminine. The divine feminine's back here. So maybe the cards will tell us, so this is either working on something like away from the divine feminine, and it's going to, I don't know. I don't feel there's a good vibe to it, unless it's like he's planning on kind of going to the divine feminine and like shit's going to get serious now. I don't know what he's doing behind the scenes. I don't think he knows what he's doing. He's just chickened out. No, yeah, the divine masculine's like, oh, come back, come back, come back. He's not sure what he's doing, okay? I don't think he can keep running. Look, he's pinned down now, waiting for that new dawn. We've got the Empress, which is the divine feminine's motherly energy, normally. King of Swords, someone speaking behind her back. Page of Cups, Three of Swords, Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords. There's someone else in the picture here. This Empress. It's a motherly energy. She seems to, it feels as if she's got control of everything. She has like, I don't know, she's in control of the nectar, the family nectar. She looks pregnant here. So this could, well, she is pregnant. She doesn't look it. She's pregnant here. This could be to do with, it's interesting because I felt like she was just about to drop. This may be a past energy because I feel as if the King of Swords wants to talk about this. This is interesting. There may be a baby involved here that the divine feminine is not aware of. Hey, we'll find out more. When the chips are down, something serious. The divine feminine's in her glory. She's off. She's been in her spiritual war, in a spiritual war zone. The masculine, I don't know, he's been pinned down by something. Oh, that's quite sad. I've got to say how it comes out, guys. This could be the masculine now, when the chips are down. I don't know, something's really serious has kind of happened to the masculine that he hasn't told the divine feminine about. She's been off on her transformation. But picking up the pieces, I'm not sure, but he's just about to chisel away. It's like maybe he's just about to start revealing the story of what's gone on in the past. Because you've got the Six of Wands here, which is the feminine. I feel it is the divine feminine. Maybe the divine feminine, the divine masculine feels as if it is the divine feminine that can come to his aid. Because he's pinned down. He's kind of trapped somewhere. Now the Four of Swords are a different colour here. Or there is four swords that are different colours. So I feel as if he has been resting maybe in solitude. Okay, healing. Like he couldn't get back up. Now we have an Empress who is... Okay, we can look at this a few ways. So you can look at it as the divine feminine's healing energy. And you're emitting that out to the divine masculine to help him heal. But I felt like this was a motherly energy. Her bump, it just looked like it was about to drop. As if she was just about to have a baby. Now this came up in yesterday's reading about being in the birth canal. Okay, and new beginnings. There could be news of a new baby, a birth. So this might be something that the masculine's been keeping secret, is a baby. I feel like he's going to be talking about it because it's kept him held, it's kept him trapped. Looks like the Queen of Swords here, but it's the King of Swords. So he's sitting there, he's wanting to, it's time to tell the truth. He's ready, bit guarded, bit guarded. Then we have the Page of Cups, which I do feel is the Divine Feminine, okay? She's kind of turned her back on the heartache. She's looking out, fresh love, new horizons. She's definitely in this state of love, which is perfect to have the Page of Cups. Unconditional love, not so much for the Divine Masculine, but for all. And it's like she's turned her back on this. It's been left in the past. Now, behind that heartache, you have the masculine here coming out of heartache as well. And he's walking towards, well, he's on his horse. He's with, the angels are guiding this. He has angel wings on his kind of feet, on his ankles here. I know you can't really see it, but he's off towards the feminine. Who's not aware, it might be a late night conversation. But the masculine's coming in. It's with an offer, an apology. One more. The Queen of Wands, the Divine Feminine. So unexpected. And that's because she's kind of moved on. She's past the heartache, left the past in the past. Looks like so has the Divine Masculine. So there is a particular story here on the table, I want to say. It's involving a baby that the Divine Feminine's not aware of. Don't take it on as your own story if you don't need to. You will find out. Interesting, but how do you get your head? It's more about how does the Divine Masculine get his head around this one. Okay, bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands with some passion in his pants. His mojo back. It's 11:55. Okay, let's read this and then I'm going to clarify and find out a bit more. So underlying energy is the Ace of Wands. The universe gives the aces out. The universe gives the aces. You are highly motivated, energized and filled with new ideas that inspire growth. A world of possibility is opening up. Follow your passion. Divine Masculine, that's four. Three of Pentacles, I'm going to read these quite quickly. You are collaborating with others and creating synergies to achieve big results. You balance the wisdom of the experts and the new ideas of novices. Wanting to collaborate with the Divine Feminine, seeing as she's already at the Six of Wands. You are feeling confident, self-assured and successful. You are proud of your achievements and are ready to shout them from the rooftops. The people around you recognise your success and cheer you on. The Divine Masculine. He wants to cheer you on. Okay. Because he's at the Ten of Swords. But he's pinned down. You are experiencing a traumatic or sudden ending that is tearing you apart. But on the positive side, this ending is creating the space for new opportunities to emerge. So whatever's gone on with this Empress, let's find out. Abundance and creativity flows to you. You embody the mother archetype and are bringing a new project into being. Your Divine Feminine energy flows through you as you grow and nurture your babies. Ooh. The Divine Masculine is growing and nurturing babies as the Divine Feminine's energy is flowing through him, regardless of who this is. He cannot escape the Divine Feminine's energy. Wants to work in collaboration, something to do with children. The masculine is feeling that, we picked it up again yesterday. The masculine felt as if he was, or was it yesterday? It might have been the day before, the panda card picked it up. About how it's a test for the motherly energy. So, abundance and creativity flows to you. You embody the mother archetype and are bringing a new project into being. Your divine feminine energy flows through you as you grow and nurture your babies. Taking on the, I feel as if the masculine is taking on the attributes of the divine feminine to help raise his children. King of Swords. We need to speak up about something. You are in your power, ruling from a place of authority. You use your analytical abilities and intellect to assess the situation at hand and make clear decisions based on what you know to be the truth. Truth's coming. Page of Cups. A new creative idea or opportunity has come to you out of the blue. You are filled with dreamy aspirations about what is possible. You may receive an unexpected, pleasant surprise. Well, seeing as the feminine's left the past in the past, she's got her back to it. Three of Swords. A quick pace today, aren't we, guys? Yeah. You are feeling hurt and disappointed, taking others' negative words to heart. You feel loss, heartbreak, grief and sorrow. This will pass. Working on releasing the pain and forgiving those who have hurt you. Well, the feminine's worked on that. Also, so's the masculine. It's taken a while. He's got his retro coat on. Knight of Cups. You are romantic, charming and in love with love itself. Hey! Same spot as the divine feminine then. In love with love itself. So in love with love. Love's beautiful. Okay, let's carry on. You are romantic, charming and in love with love itself. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You thrive on all beautiful things and are inspired by the many creative outlets that are available to you, including tapping into your divine feminine. I feel like you might be doing it in the physical now. Nine of Swords. We have the feminine here. Looks a bit tired. You've been keeping her awake at night? Or is that your plans? You are weighed down by dark thoughts and disturbing feelings. Worry, despair and anxiety are keeping you up at night. The more you associate with your fears, the more they will rule your life. Reach out for help. You're staying awake at night. You feel maybe your feminine is affected by this, and also she's sleepless, restless. Feel the anxiety is the masculine, so I just feel as if the feminine's here getting ready for bed. She's just yawning. She's like, okay, but it does say reach out for help. So reaching out to the feminine, seeing as she is, the first card said you want to collaborate. There's the feminine's confident. And we end on the Queen of Swords. Sorry, no we don't. That would be interesting because that would be underneath the King of Swords. We've got the King of Swords with the Queen of Wands. The divine masculine in his truth. And the Queen of Wands, the divine feminine in her divine feminine energy. Queen of Wands. Always a social butterfly, you lead a busy life making connection with others and putting yourself out there as you pursue your creative vision. You are confident, courageous and determined, unafraid to speak up and be heard. And so in comes the masculine, kind of taking on the divine feminine's traits. Nice, very nice. That confidence will be really nice. Inside to feel the love will. Being in love with love itself, that's going to be amazing for the masculines to experience that. Okay. Rider-Waite. Got the High Priestess here. What else do we need to know? Let's look at this Three of Pentacles. when the chips are down, you grab yourself a cup of sunshine. You'll grab yourself a piece of your divine feminine, okay? It's that positivity coming through. This is a nice change around, guys. Masculine's moving away from the Three of Swords. Got their positivity pants on. Oh, sorry, no pants on, but hey. Mr. Invisible. Feeling open. Childlike. Youthful. Nice energy. Playful. Optimism. Can see that things will be growing. It's time. I said it was time to like start chiseling away. I said if this was away from the feminines, I didn't feel it was going to work out very well. I did feel a slight past energy here because the masculine's ready to talk. So the masculine wouldn't really be ready to talk in the middle of all that crap. He's at the Ten of Swords. He's perked himself up. He's good to talk. And it sounds like he's going to start on a positive note today because yesterday wasn't a positive note. So I feel the masculines have started today on a positive note. Awesome. Divine Feminine, Six of Wands. Carrying on in mission. Onwards we go. Yeah, follow divine guidance in your just in your mission work, your purpose. You know what you're doing. And you're confident. You've got the Torah. You're worthy of that. Means that you have to live what you're preaching. Not, you would have been practicing it. That's kind of like what the masculines are up to. That they're like practicing what they preach, okay? But the feminines, I think we've practiced quite a lot what we preach. And now we're a living example of that. That's lovely. A living example. Masculines are pinned down here. I still feel it has something to do with this Empress. It's a motherly energy that hasn't kind of stepped up to the mark. Didn't really kind of pass the test. So I feel as if the masculine's been taking all the weight of this responsibility. And he's been allowing his divine feminine to be the motherly role that I feel comes through him. So he's been both. So he's been practicing what he's learned. Now he wants to express this. I feel it is for the feminines, both in a situation here where they've walked away from the past and the heartache. Okay. It's definitely the feminine energy that's the stronger one that's moved on. It's the expression. It'll be the expression of love that the masculine needs to declare, seeing as he's in love with love itself. How could you not when you're at that stage? You want to shout it from the rooftops. I'm telling you, that's what they told you. Who cares? Love conquers all. Right, let's have a look at the Ten of Swords, because the poor masculine's here. He's pinned down. He's been kind of trapped. Something to do with children, maybe a baby. Would you like to speak to us? Yeah, something's not been good. Okay, it's definitely to do with the passion, not satisfying. Not sure who's kind of... The horse was a bit too eager. And the rider wasn't sure here. That didn't plan out as planned. I feel like here... I feel like here as if they've got to get the hell out of there. The horse has kind of got him. He's in shock. His flame's been dampened on his helmet here. Not passionate. He's not impressed. So he's been stuck in a situation here. With this Empress who's been holding this... she's been in control of it all. Seeing as that's like the divine feminine here, I feel like she likes to pretend that she is like a feminine. Pretend that she's a feminine. How does that work out? You know, as if she's really like bee's knees. It's the earring she's got in. That denotes the feminines. It's kind of like, I'm not sure. I don't like her energy much. Yeah, this person's caused trouble for the masculine. Don't worry, it's all going to be, something's turned quite serious now. The Tower, this person's the cause of the Tower. I felt then as if the Divine Feminine was actually in that elixir bottle, and that this feminine was trying to keep her at arm's length. But she's not quite arm's length, is she? She's like kind of keeping a close eye, maybe. I'm not sure what this feminine's about or what she's up to, but you will find out, because it looks like the masculine's about to talk. So there's no point speculating, is there? I feel like they've made a spectacle out of the Divine Masculine. A big one. And if someone's made a spectacle out of the Divine Masculine and really not good, he's not impressed. That's going to be hard, isn't it, to tell the Divine Feminine. But the truth is here. It's time the truth come out. He's resting. He's planning his speech. He sees the truth now. This is going to be about the truth of separation. Explaining the quietness. It's time to talk after resting. He's polished up his act. So he's come to some realisation. I think Divine's polished him up there. That's like return to Oz. Okay? And he returns, and then you've got TikTok. He was a soldier. He was a soldier of Oz. And we've got onward Christian soldiers for the feminines here. So we've got TikTok. TikTok, TikTok. They polished him up. Made him all nice and shiny. Okay. Be careful of them wheelers. Not nice. The return to Oz. So now we've got the feminine. She's turned her back on the past and all the heartache. She's in her star energy. She's off to stardom. Masculine knows this. Let's look at this Three of Swords. Death. In my head I was singing, we're off to see the Wizard. I thought, you're not. You're off to see the Divine Feminine. Death card, it's here. But it is the masculine's look. The transformation's complete here. He's over it. Let it go. Keep the past in the past where it belongs. It's over. Now we're in love with love itself. That's a transformation, isn't it? Just waiting for that sunny new day. Well, I feel that that was today. He's like woke up happy, very happy, okay, ready to conquer the world. And then we're coming into night time here. And he's got the cup of love. And he's bringing it to the Divine Feminine. Night time again. But she's not aware of it. Well, not until you realise that, you know, this reading resonated. Like I said, you'll know if it's you. Just leave it like that. Here comes balance. Here comes balance. Here comes temperance. Reconciliation. Look, he's got that cup. He's ready. The transformation, then temperance. It's great progression here. Oh, that feels like it's leading it, doesn't it? He's following. Blending of the masculine feminine energy. Well done, Divine Masculine. He's been practicing. It's like he didn't really have a choice. He felt the Divine Feminine's energy within him. She softened him up. Here she is, in her chamber, in her bed. Looks like she's getting ready to go to bed. And we can't have a knight who charges in. Out of the blue. And then here she is, sitting to attention. It's like she's back into mode. Look how her flame's like perked up on her head. Wonder if his flame's going to perk up on his head. That's what he needs. He needs a dose of the divine feminine. And do you know what? This empress here knew it. This let's pretend to be an empress knew it. So whether or not this empress tried to change has to be authentic. Queen of Wands. The cat knows. Watch out for maybe your cats. Your cat knows. Maybe if your cat sits under... Because will there be a message that comes in? Or is this going to be like out of the blue? Surely they'd let you know, wouldn't they? Look at me. It's like, but the cat knows. I suppose it depends how much, you know, in the name of love. How much they really don't give a shit. But the cat might know. Does that mean the divine feminine will know or won't know? Just be alert. You've got the world card, nothing for you to do. It's like you know, and the cat knows. Okay. Do you want another one for that? A lot of nakedness in these pictures. You've got the star with the Page of Cups, which is in love with love. You've got the masculine who seems to want to collaborate in this love with the feminine. And then you've got the feminine here, dignity. You need to remain dignified. Okay. One more for that? I think so. It's intrigued me. In comes the offer. Okay, stay centered, divine feminines. There's change in the air. The Wheel of Fortune. Studying's over. Golden lady up there with a golden book, and then you've got the sword. He stopped studying now. Does that mean there's a change in the air for some? Okay. $33.12. Magical unicorns. Oh, I want to get a chakra card, don't I? Yes, that will tell us. That will tell us more. Listen to your true feelings. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. That's this person. They tried to talk massively the divine masculine into doing things that were not in the direction of the divine feminine. Opposite, complete opposite. Promises, apparently. Made a lot of promises. Empty promises. Just promises in the time to keep the masculine there. And then didn't follow through. And it kept happening and happening, apparently. Listen to, even Lily said, is that what it was, sweetie? A lot of promises. Come on in. Oh, we've opened up to love, but first we're going to go to listen to your true feelings. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. This card means that someone might ask you to do something against your better judgment. Something here, I did say, I don't think it's going to turn out well. If this other feminine, and she's not the divine feminine, has give you some kind of good business idea, I'd be very careful. You might have already followed it. Because I feel it's a bit of a past energy. But you've been like humiliated here. This person is not someone, if they're not in love with love, I would say they're not someone really to take advice from. Might be a bit too late, but hey, in the past, isn't it? You just leave it there. Because we're on a positive note now. Yeah. You may be tempted to give in. Okay, let's just start again with this message. This card means, doesn't even say may. This card means that someone might ask you to do something against your better judgment. You may be tempted to give in to please the other person. You might worry that if you say no, the other person won't like you anymore. But this card reminds you that it's very important to listen to your true feelings before taking any action. You must choose for yourself what's right and wrong. If you feel confused, then talk with someone you trust, such as your mother, father, teacher, or best friend. You can also, I felt here as if she said that she was the Divine Masculine's best friend. They were best friends. So the masculine thought. You do sometimes really get to know who really are your true best friends, and who stick really by your side, especially when things get serious. If you feel confused, then talk with someone you trust, such as your mother, father, teacher, or best friend. You can also speak to your angels. That's a good choice. In the end, though, you must decide what's right for you. This choice must come from your inner voice, not from outside pressure. Choose the path that will make you happiest in the long run. Some choices only feel good temporarily, and then afterwards you feel let down. The best choices make you feel happy for a long, long time. To hear your true feelings, you'll need to make some quiet time. Close the door of your room and turn off all noises. Shut your eyes and breathe deeply. Then ask a question in your mind and listen. Listen to your body, your heart and your mind, and write down everything you think, see, hear and feel from within. Take the action that you know in your heart is the right thing to do. It really depends what this masculine's got himself caught up into. There's a baby here that's about to drop, and for some reason I'm not even sure if it's the Divine Masculine's baby, and I feel as if maybe he's going to take it on as his own. That kind of plan. That's not good. That's not good. And it's all secret. For reputation, for image. Okay, let's get another one then. That will be karmically dealt with. Light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. Everyone has a beautiful light within them, no matter what they look like or how they act. This light is pure. The more you focus on the light within others, the more you can help them be healthy and healthy. Healthy and healthy. You can help them be more healthy and happy. Don't know why I replaced the happy with a healthy, another healthy. So the more you focus on the light within others, the more you can help them be healthy and happy. You can also protect your loved ones, yourself and your belongings by imagining them surrounded by light. What I'm picking up here is actually this Divine Masculine wanting to see the light within another feminine. See the goodness within her. To keep giving her chances. She's had a lot. Okay, and all he wants to do is just see the good within her. He knows that she's not bad, okay? But she keeps making these empty promises, and I feel as if she's got the Divine Masculine wrapped up in some stuff that was kind of taken out. She's in complete control here of the show. So you can also, because you feel about wanting to protect the image, the reputation, what people will think, especially if someone's made a mistake, like and gone and got themselves pregnant whilst in a marriage. Some men will. Some men will do that and take a child on as their own, even though they know it's not theirs. I have met people like that, but yeah, to have the energy come up again, that's not good. Not good for the masculine. It's not good for anyone involved, is it? Anyway, okay. So you can also protect your loved ones, yourself and your belongings by imagining them surrounded by light. This card may mean that you or someone you love is in a situation with harsh energy right now and they need extra spiritual protection. That's just caught here that if the divine masculine doesn't look after this family, his family, who will? What will happen to them? It's all on him now. But it wasn't really. It was like it was put on him. Imagine them in an eggshell covering of light in your favourite colour. Okay, they're a team. They stick together, no matter what happens within this family, at the expense of the divine masculine. Or choose one of these: white light to protect, green light to heal, purple light for a better night's sleep. As you focus on seeing and feeling light within yourself and everyone, you'll notice a positive change in your life. For example, people will treat you better, your family members will seem happier, and you'll sleep better at night. Okay, let's leave it there. That's a strong energy coming through. I'm going to have to pull another one. I will chuckle if love comes out, because light is in the book before listen to your true feelings. And then after that was love. We've got creative. Draw, paint, think and act in creative ways. I feel as if the masculine here has tried his hardest to make it fun, uplifting, jolly. We've got curiosity here. Start a project related to something you're curious about. I'm just going to read the curiosity came up yesterday. Curiosity killed the cat. Misfit, that song. Misfit, misfit. Can't remember the rest of the words. Curiosity killed the cat. A band. Back from 90s, 80s? Can we find creative? You're a creative person, which means you like to express your thoughts and feelings in artistic ways. It doesn't matter whether your artwork is perfect. What matters is that you express yourself creatively. So here, I said he was working on some kind of masterpiece. This card asks you to spend more time being creative. That means doing something artistic, such as painting, drawing, singing, dancing, dressing in costume, writing a story or taking photos. When you do something creative, you'll feel free and happy. Creativity also helps you see the world in new ways. You notice amazing new details in everyday life. I think as if this one's not stepping up to the mark. And the divine masculine has now slipped into the love energy, the sexual energy of creativity. So he's been doing both the roles. But it's enlightened him. It's opened his eyes to actually what this other partner is contributing. So creativity also helps you see the world in new ways. You notice amazing new details in everyday life and see colours that you never noticed before. You start to see people's true colours, true friendships, true partnerships, true love, true intentions. Creativity also sparks new ways of doing things, which also positively affects work and play. It does. Doing things in the same way every day puts you in a rut. We're not talking about bloody ruts again. We're out of it today. So ruts are major causes of stress, and stress can lead to sad or tired feelings. The best way to get out of a rut is by doing something creative. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you do it with a creative flair. He's up. He's curious. Curiosity, we're going to have to read it. Start a project related to something you're curious about. The divine feminine. Let's say that's what he's curious about. Really can't be doing with any fake people anymore. The divine masculine here. Okay. Curiosity. What do you wonder about? What do you wonder about? The divine feminine? Life with her? Wonder how you got yourself in this mess. We all do it. Maybe not to this extreme, but we all have our own messes. What do you wonder about? What would you like to learn more about? Your curiosity is like a roadmap that helps you know your soul's preferred direction. You're naturally curious about areas of life that are related to your divine mission, which is the big reason why you came to Earth. Watch your thoughts and actions to get a better sense of where your curiosity lies. Notice any topic that really excites you. Observe what you do in your spare time. Watch what grabs your attention about other people. Your close friends and family members can also offer their observation about your areas of curiosity. So I wouldn't be surprised if this other feminine that's associated with the divine masculine has picked up the divine feminine energy. She might even know who she is. Whether or not she'll confront the divine feminine, I don't know. That's a bit of a force to go up against, isn't it? So instead of like approaching the divine feminine, so I feel this one might have been studying the divine feminine. So she's aware that the masculine's off somewhere. He's been curious, probably hasn't been covering his back. So she's found out. Because I felt as if she had the divine feminine here, kind of was keeping the divine feminine at arm's length from the masculine. But she had her very close. She was watching her very closely. That's interesting. So watch what grabs your attention about other people. So I feel this could be the masculine observing the divine feminine, his partner observing him, observing the divine feminine, the divine masculine observing his other partner to see how her behaviour is. There's a lot of observing going on here. Your close friends and family members can also offer their observation about your areas of curiosity, so they may have asked the divine masculine what he's doing. Maybe why he's feeling so perky. Why is he so inspired? Why is he so loving? Why is he so in love with love? Why is it so important to him? Okay. For instance, you are fascinated by science, animals, the weather, fashion, swimming, Egyptian history, or some other area of life. This card asks you to start a special project that allows you to learn more about this topic. Make the time to read about the area related to your curiosity. Interview experts who are working in the field. So the masculine could be asking other people questions and his partner might be thinking, why is he asking these questions? I mean, putting two and two together. Creating an experiment or science project to help you learn more. People could be setting each other up here. It happens. You put your partner in a test, especially if you're in this manipulative relationship. It's like, let's see how he responds to this. It's like, let's set him up. Or he might be setting her up. I don't feel it's anything to do with the divine feminine. I think she's kind of done her lessons and everything. Okay, she's like, she's an onward soldier. She's off, okay? She's passed her test. I spoke about that, didn't I? Practicing what you preach. Anyway, in other words, use your curiosity as fuel to drive you forward towards a better understanding of yourself and the world. That's creative. Well, that's the card I really wanted to hold up. Look, everything happens for a reason. I've got to get out of here. Didn't want this just to be a quick reading. Bloody 50 minutes nearly. Let's get you a journey of love. Who knows what the next move is here. Everyone's watching everyone. The communal dance, card number 5. What I was feeling then was, I've gone a bit cold now, was that this other feminine, she's just angry. She wants to be angry. Okay, so it's like there's no point really coming towards the divine feminine in an angry mood, because the divine feminine is really going to maybe be able to explain this connection in a way that the other feminine will find it a bit better to live with. But she wants to be angry at the minute. So there's no talking at all. But I feel this other feminine knows that. She's not silly. The energy of the feminine, she's going to be very brave if it won't turn out well. Wouldn't surprise me if the masculine hasn't warned her and say, you don't really want to do that. You don't want to approach, the divine feminine. You won't come out good. And this will be infuriating this other feminine. The communal dance. It's like kind of, you want to know, but do you really want to know? Do you really want to know how deep the connection is? Because this other feminine will be finding out, or the masculine's going to be speaking. I don't know. This feminine's trying to hold the masculine away, but she's observing the divine feminine. You've got the communal dance. Okay, card number 5. Lover, you have been alone too long. Your community calls you to surrender your isolation for this moment in time and instead join the cosmic conga line. Do you know how special you are? So much that this community would not be the same without you. Your individuality and uniqueness can only enhance this group of souls that calls you to dance with them. Men and women, human and spirit, heaven and earth. Your community is vast and rich and has much to share with you. Be lifted in celebration of belonging. Recognise that you are part of something great. Can your heart grow warm with recognition? You belong. You are meant to be a part of this great dance of love awakening on the earth. Your heart is already beating to the rhythm of the music. This oracle brings you guidance. You are being drawn into a new community that is more aligned with your innate spiritual vibration. You'll feel more at home there, and you'll be able to share your gifts and talents more freely and with greater support. Let go of relationships or situations that you have been holding on to out of fear. If they are meant to continue with you, they will remain. If not, they will fall away, creating space for new connections to come into your life now. This is not a time to hide in what you have known, but to be open to playful connection with kindred spirits soon to be met. It's beautiful. Join in the community. Join in the channel of love. When I stood in front of you, I knew something was in store. I could feel the excitement of our journey ahead, for I have been that way before. Each person comes into our life with lessons we may not see. Sorry. Let's just start that again. I'm going after this. When I stood in front of you, I knew something was in store. I could feel the excitement of our journey ahead, for I have been that way before. Each person comes into our life with lessons we may see, and in the reflection of that other self is the person we can be. Beautiful. Have an awesome day. I will catch up with you guys soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.